Hello, my friends. A few questions have been asked of me recently, which I believe merit taking some time to thoughtfully address with you, our colorectal cancer community. These questions revolve around CRAN and how we are choosing to spend our time and our resources. So please, allow me to respond and clarify these issues moving forward. Firstly, for anyone who is new to the colorectal cancer community, CRAN is a national, non-for-profit, patient-focused colorectal cancer organization. We are governed by an experienced board of directors, and we are counseled by an outstanding expert medical and scientific advisory board. At CRAN, we have not one, but two patient advisory councils, one of which is actually dedicated to the under 50 patient population whose perspectives and past experiences with the disease actually inform our colorectal cancer patient program development to ensure that our programming and our services are relevant and meaningful. In terms of our mandate, we champion the health and the well-being of Canadians touched by colorectal cancer and others at risk of developing the disease. And we do this by providing support, education, and advocacy to colorectal cancer patients and their caregivers to help improve patients' quality of life as well as their longevity. So recently, CRAN has expanded its patient-focused mandate to serve multiple tumor-type patients. How have we done this? That's the important question. We've done this through our HTA patient evidence submissions for new drug approvals, through the hosting of our scientific conferences, such as our annual Biomarkers Conference, and through our advocacy initiatives, such as the Comprehensive Genomic Profiling or CGP project, which we are leading across Canada. Allow me to share why this is so important to the colorectal cancer community and why I have decided to lead this on your behalf. As soon as I assumed this role as president and CEO, it became abundantly clear to me that other tumor-type patient groups were experiencing the same challenges and barriers that we were experiencing on a number of issues, such as access to biomarker testing and results, for example, or access to comprehensive genomic profiling to help inform treatment decisions. So instead of working in silos, why not work together to ensure we move the needle forward for our respective patient populations on issues that impact us all equally? CRAN has been happy to lead initiatives and efforts that are of relevance to most cancer patient populations in partnership with multiple patient groups to not only bring awareness to common issues, but more importantly, to ensure research is advanced and policy is positively impacted across the country. With one loud, resounding voice, we can certainly accelerate progress for you all, my friends, in a concerted, thoughtful, and evidence-based manner. We have partnered with 24 patient groups in the biomarkers advocacy space and just as many on the CGP project, and will continue to advocate on your behalf to ensure CGP becomes a reality, a standard of care in the Canadian cancer care landscape. Together, we can accomplish far more than we would working in silos on your behalf. I was also asked the question, but Filomena, you're making patient input submissions across so many different tumor types and spending so much time doing that. Why? Yes, we are. And I'm very proud to be able to do that again on your behalf. Allow me to explain why. As you all are becoming acutely aware, metastatic cancers are no longer being treated based on the anatomical origin of that cancer, but rather on the genomic drivers fueling the growth and the spread of the cancer. And as more and more precision medicines are being approved for the management of metastatic disease, targeting those genomic drivers, we are finding those precision medicines being indicated or approved for multiple cancer types. These treatments are being approved as tumor-agnostic therapies. The hope is colorectal cancer might just become one of those tumor-agnostic therapies, adding to the armamentarium of drug therapies in the management of metastatic colorectal cancer. This is one of the many, many reasons why CCRAN makes patient input submissions across tumor types. And finally, I received a query regarding our efforts on the lowering of the colorectal cancer screening age in Canada and whether we have been active in this space. We issued a press release to this effect just last Friday, essentially outlining our efforts over the years, but I'm happy to address precisely how active we have been in helping to bring awareness to the rising rates of early age onset colorectal cancer in Canada. Since 2020, we have led national advocacy efforts to raise awareness on the rising rates of colorectal cancer among younger adults, and most importantly, we were among the first to outrightly promote lowering the screening age to 45 as a key step toward prevention and earlier detection. In 2021, we started hosting annual national early age onset colorectal cancer symposia, from which we published insights and findings to serve as advocacy tools. Most importantly, we participated in government, all-party Cancer Caucus meetings in partnership with CCSN in multiple provinces to deliver presentations on the importance of reducing the screening age to 45. And of course, we led those presentations with patient perspectives who have the lived experience with early age onset colorectal cancer. We have engaged the media, led educational initiatives and national campaigns to highlight the importance of screening in preventing colorectal cancer and improving early detection. And in 2022, we established our Young Adult Colorectal Cancer Patient Advisory Council to ensure the voices and perspectives help inform our patient programming. And at the same time, we established our Young Adult Colorectal Cancer Hub for patients to access at their convenience. Bum Run, our national fundraiser, is an opportunity to promote the importance of screening overall. Every dollar raised at CCRAN through Bum Run goes towards our colorectal cancer programs. Of this, I can assure you, my friends. 7 patient programs are colorectal based, and we have one that is pan-tumor. We have 3 scientific conferences throughout the year, 2 of which are pan-tumor and 1 of which is strictly colorectal. I do hope this has been helpful, but in the event you should have any questions or concerns about CCRAN, please do not hesitate to contact me, for I am always happy to address them. My motivation to lead has always been predicated on my motivation to serve. My very best to you, my friends.